Now to the occupation formerly known as CHOP. This morning, police teams moved in and cleared out the area and retook the East Precinct. But since then, a crowd has started growing near Broadway and Pike. They are just outside the blockade set up by police. KARA 7's Gary Horker is at one of those blockades now. And Gary, the crowd there has been in a standoff with police since this morning.
No question, they are not running out of energy at all. It has been 18 hours, Monique, think about this, since SPD swarmed in and moved CHOP and their protesters out. But this intersection where you see right here, Pine and Broadway, which we all know is a major artery for traffic and transit, has at times been completely blocked by protesters, and it kind of looks that way now. They've been in a standoff here with police, and police have been arresting anyone crossing a line into an area which was, until this morning, being run by the protesters. Unable to re-enter the protest zone, a crowd of 100 plus staged a sit-in blocking Capitol Hill's busy Broadway Avenue to traffic while police blocked off access to what was the CHOP zone. Now, we saw protesters among more than 50 arrested for crossing the line and blocking city vehicles. From overhead, you see backhoes and dozens of city workers plowing down and piling up what were structures, tents, and barricades which made up the makeshift zone.
Just relief, happiness, a lot of anxiety has kind of been deflated.
Matthew Ploget, who lives inside the zone, said he and his neighbors felt like prisoners until today because police would not respond to their repeated 911 calls.
We called them from our house as recently as, 2 nights ago, I think it was. Someone broke in and they wanted us to meet like 10 blocks away.
This is what Matthew saw this morning at 5 a.m. Swarms of officers moved in and moved out the CHOP zone, which lasted for 22 days. After warning people to pack up and leave, they arrested dozens of protesters who were urged by CHOP leaders not to resist.
We're making history. No violence, no looting, no throwing nothing.
Some protesters say the message was lost after 2 people were killed in shootings here.
I mean, it's just a big relief.
Matthew, who's wearing a Chaz CHOP refugee shirt, says he was never so happy to see police show up.
I was able to wear it today and greet our liberators.
Back live here at the protest standoff at Pine and Broadway. The city's not yet revealing how long these streets will be blocked to people in traffic, and protesters from the very beginning have told all of us CHOP was not about the location, it was about the movement, but we can tell you for sure this time the focus is very much about this location, and we'll keep an eye on it overnight for you. Live on top of Capitol Hill, I'm Gary Horker, KARA 7 News.